I was just watching an interview with Clientele. Shout out to Clientele. And he made a comment, and I would love your opinion on it. He said, and I quote, "Reality rap did not start with NWA, but with world-class Wrecking Crew." End quote. Your thoughts?
Very true.
Oh, hey, talk to me.
We were doing songs like "Gang Bang You're Dead" on our first World Class album. We had a couple of songs, man, that were on the reality based level. But our music that time was kind of patterned after what people do for money. What people do for money.
Okay.
Huh?
I'll look them up.
Yeah. That was one of our favorite songs, and "Gang Bang You're Dead" was like that, because that was something we would never. Divine Sounds. Thank you. That was never our get down as far as anything else, and we were always trying to be more uplifting. And even after Wrecking Crew broke up, if you did some of the songs I did later on, same thing. Reality rap was actually something that everybody was trying to achieve, because we saw a lot, man. You know, running nightclubs and doing things like that. We saw a lot of different stuff that most people didn't see, and we wanted to sing about it. And Toddy T had success with Bataram. Mixmaster Spade had his success, and Mixmaster Spade was probably one of the first guys to do some gangster drug raps. But Toddy T was successful with the Bataram, which was a whole nother level of motivation. And like I said, we did "Gang Bang You're Dead," "A Horny Computer," and as I think about that right now, I have all my stuff just got it digitized, and I'm working with some young producers right now to do some new music to some old lyrics and see what we could be done from this point forward. But yeah, Doc, I definitely agree with him. Good looking out, Clientele.
Talk to us about "Gang Bang You're Dead." I know you brought that up before, but I don't think we've got too deep into it. What was that song about, and what made you guys write it?
Man, folks was dying. You know, folks were dying. This is when gang banging was at its height in the 80s, and folks was getting killed left and right, dude. When I went to school at Centennial, we heard about people getting shot. I went to one funeral. I just think I mentioned this to somebody else recently. I went to one funeral from a buddy of mine who died, and he died from a swimming accident during the summer. Well, and we heard about somebody getting shot at Locke. We heard somebody getting shot over here. But by the time we got to the eve after dark, man, it was like, you hear about so-and-so, you heard about so-and-so, and folks was riding through the hood, shooting up people, man. Half the guys I grew up with are dead. Damn. I mean, everybody tried their hand at the crack era at some point in time, and so many guys just got killed in that era. And it was mostly, and here's the crazy part about it: if you lived on El Segundo, where I did, and El Segundo near Maine, and you crossed 120th, it was a rival gang. But everybody went to the 7-Eleven. Everybody went to the AM/PM. So you might have cats shooting at the AM/PM. If you went to the park, everybody went to the park, and the rival gang was across the freeway. They roll by there, see who they can see, and shoot up the park, or they ride down the actual drug street, which was Jarvis in my neighborhood, and just shoot up 3 or 4 cats. Man, it was going down like that on a regular basis, dude. So that was our motivation for doing it. It was really close to us, dude. We was blessed to be on the road most of the time. We would leave on Friday morning, come back, somebody was dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it was like that. It was like that. That was kind of our motivation. We would go do a show, come back, somebody was dead.
Mm-hmm.
Or you hear some shooting, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, man, you hear about so your boy, man, he caught some hot ones. Damn, and that became a regular activity going to funerals, dude. And that just was motivation for us to do a song, man.
Very cool story. Yeah, last year, 2021 in Los Angeles, we had 385 homicides, which is the most since 2007. But that's nothing in comparison to what was going on back in the 80s and 90s. To put people in perspective, I mean, we were literally having 1,000, 2,000, like 2,000 and you think shit's crazy. Now, Lonzo, like you said, he go to side of town on a Saturday, come back on a Monday.
You know, dude, brothers were falling left and right, and I experienced the decline of the city first up close and personal through my club. Because I remember when I first got to Eve After Dark, I was clean every week. I could wear a suit, brand new shoes. I could wear a tie if I wanted to, because I was that dude. And I left with Skateland Doodles, came back. Things slowed down. I went back to the old man again. He gave me the keys, and I tried to put on a pair of slacks. And I realized real quick, this slack shit ain't working no more. I had to start wearing jeans, tennis shoes, and a sweatshirt, because at any given moment it was going down, man. The streets had changed that much. It wasn't even about dancing no more. It was about coming to the dance, see who you can jump on. Okay. And that became something I just couldn't deal with, dude. And I think about some of the things I've done since then. I had my club, the Current Affair, over in Inglewood. That was in the 90s. And we had a few fights over there, because on Monday nights during the summertime, I'd put the liquor up. I'd let kids come in there and party. Some of the guys, man, we doing some dances. Okay, cool. And I looked up, dude, and if they weren't fighting, they was trying to get their sexual experience on. Okay, and I'm talking about not just some freak dancing. I'm talking about homeboy on his back, homegirl straddling his face with a dress. I don't know whether she got drawers on or not, but it didn't look good. And because I'm a grown ass man, I got my kids there, I can't let this go down. And that became our patrol. Our main patrol was to keep people from either fighting, fucking. And it just got to, dude, that's when I first started seeing it getting real tough around here. And that was back in that was like 90, 98, 99. That's when it started getting real crazy. Yeah,
damn, man.
It started getting worse. By the time I left Eve After Dark, came over to the Current Affair. And after that, then I had vowed never to open another teen club again. And I tried it anyway, just on the strength, and I lost all faith. In fact, I was telling the story this morning, I think it was. What made me stop dealing with teenagers was because I have this thing about me, man. I got this superhero thing about me. When kids, especially girls, are left behind, I'll wait for them to get a ride. I'm not going to close my doors and pull off and leave these girls outside my club. I wouldn't do it. So we closed the club at 12 o'clock, and we waiting. It's 12:30. It's 1:45. Ain't nobody answer the phone. Ain't nobody come to get them. So me, with my good Samaritan ass, I put them in the truck and take them home. Okay, they live right there for Florence and Crenshaw. I got to come that way anyway. As soon as I pulled up and let them out the door, I let them out the back of the van, some old dude come out with a baseball bat. I'm gonna call the police. Y'all be ashamed of yourself, them young girls in the car. I'm like, man, you left them at the spot and you mad at me because I brought them home? No, dude, I might get in a case like that. And that's what made me stop dealing with them.
That's cool, yeah. Makes sense, man. Can't do nice things, man.
Nah, okay.
Matt Tree, shout out Matt Tree, says R.I.P. Debo, Tiny Lister, Compton High, Long Beach City College, and ran track at Cal State Long Beach. Real OG. Yeah, man. Debo Tiny Lister hit on my girl at the Compton Parade back in 1996, and all I could do was stand there looking like a dummy. Just wow. Gone, baby, gone. But wow. she didn't mess with him. She didn't mess with him.
He played basketball too. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
I remember him mostly at the Comedy Act Theater messing with Robin Harris.
Oh, okay. They did. Oh, no shit.
Yeah, he was a Debo. He was a wrestler for a while.
Right.
Okay. He had that dead eye, and he would always hit himself on the chest all the time. That was his thing. Talking shit, right? Robin, if you got him to go to the bathroom, Robin gonna clown your ass. Okay. He had damn near pissing on themselves before he would let him go to the bathroom. Only time you can go to the bathroom with Robin when Robin wasn't on the stage. Okay. And that's what Tiny would do. He'd go to the bathroom. I'm gonna get you, fool. I'm gonna get, and that was his thing. And that was the first time I really noticed him. But he lived right there, went to Compton High School, the whole 9 yards, dude. He all right.
Okay. I didn't know he had a relationship with Robin Harris.
Oh, me?
No, him. I knew you did.
They was boys. I mean, they was cool. They had it was like a little comedy thing, man. When if Tiny showed up, he did the same thing every week. Hit himself on the chest, talk shit. I'm gonna get you, fool. Walk up on the stage like he gonna do something, and Robin would say something crazy, and everybody would pack up, and he go to the bathroom.
I wish there was footage of that somewhere, man. Jeez.
I think Michael Williams, the owner of the club, he might have some of that. He and I talk all the time. Maybe he might have something laying around. You never know.